Hello YouTubers, if you are currently planning a trip to Bali, this video will save you tons of research on what to do and where to go. The route that we will be featuring can easily fit on a trip lasting anywhere from 14 days and over. We also did a complete guide for Bali with all the necessary covering from transportation to hotel, restaurants and more. The link will be provided by the end of this vlog. So without further ado, grab a pen and a paper. You will love the place that we listed for you. Most of the traveler will land in Ngurah Airport in Denpasar. From there, we recommend you to visit Seminyak first and stay there for at least from 3 to 4 days. It is about 30 to 45 minute drive from the airport. Seminyak is center to many others area, which make it a strategic place to stay if you are short on time or want to cut on moving too much. More on that in a few. Seminyak is a beach city with boutiques that open late in the afternoon, many spa, trendy restaurant, and what we love the most, long stripe of beach that face west, reserving you one of the best sunsets that you can catch during your trip in Bali. Here are some good places to drop in while you are in Seminyak. Restaurant Warung Murah. We ate there at least 5 times, if not more. You'll love the authentic local flavor and the unbeatable price. Like in many restaurants in Bali, they do have a vegetarian and vegan option. And if you dare, request some of their homemade chili. The Potato Head and the Coup d'Etat Beach Club. These one tends to be on the expensive side, but you'll love them for the beach club atmosphere, DJs, lounge music, and sunbed. Come there early if you wish to have the sunbed. A minimum spending of 50 Canadian dollars is required for the sunbed, like in most of the beach clubs that will be featured in this vlog.
So cute.
I have to raise the exposure to see the face because it's all dark.
It's dark, right?
Yeah. The Double Six Beach. This could be the only reason why you must visit Seminyak. Here you can rent surfboard and beach chair. The price tend to change depending on the season. We pay about 5 Canadian dollars per person for chairs, table, umbrellas for the day. You can certainly negotiate the price down. We felt it was a fair price. The beach is clean, soft, and perfect spot to witness the local life by the beach. At sunset, beans bag, chairs, candle, and live band will be deployed on the sand. Tan, eat, watch the sunset, and press repeat. Like I mentioned earlier, Seminyak is center to most of the city that we will feature next. You can easily do some daytime excursion from Seminyak, that's why we love staying there. To visit the nearby city, you can take a taxi or use Gojek, it's an app a bit like Uber. Or renting a scooter, it's about 7 Canadian dollars per day. Here are some daytime cities that you can visit. 30 to 45 minutes away from Seminyak, Jimbaran, it's a fisherman town, the place for affordable romantic seafood diner by the beach with the sunset included. It is a quiet town, you can easily put this one in any afternoon of the week. Uluwatu. 45 minutes to an hour drive from Seminyak, you will reach Uluwatu. You will be delighted with many beaches and impressive cliff view. If you depart early, you may hit all the good spots that we recommend for Uluwatu, but maybe consider to do them in 2 days if you have more time. Dreamland Beach. It is a small beach but how charming with again surf and incredible landscape. Suluban Beach. The opening to the beach is at the bottom of a cliff. On your path, you'll be crossing shops and bars that fits oddly in the cliff. The view from one of these bars is breathtaking. Being on the edge of the cliff, giving in the ocean, I'll let you imagine the feeling of it. Now the absolute not to miss Uluwatu Temple and the Kecak Show. plan at least 6 hours for these two activities, you have to purchase the tickets to Uluwatu Temple in order to purchase the ticket for the Kecak show. Uluwatu Temple, it's a Balinese Hinduism temple that sits on the edge of a cliff with beautiful vegetation and home to hundreds of monkeys. Be careful with the monkeys, they can be good thieves if you leave your bag open. They will search for food and will not hesitate to display the beautiful teeth if they feel any threat. Oh my god. The Kecak show, aka the fire dance, starts before sunset and ends a little bit after. Be prepared to sit in a packed crowd and be cooked by the sun. If you can go over these two things, you'll be delighted by a fascinating cultural show with over 50 dancers. The locals are proud to be part of the ritual, and you can feel the energy that they share through their vocal performance. Now, if you're planning to stay in Uluwatu for 2 days, I would suggest you to also visit the Omnia Beach Club. This one looks unreal. Built on the edge of the cliff, you can see the wave crashing against the rocks. Crazy party people are here, so if this is what you're looking for, you'll be served.
This bridge here. Hey, what's up? Hey, where you from?
London.
London. We're from
Zealand.
Canada.
Canada.
All right, have a safe trip. Describe. Yeah.
Now we're moving on from Seminyak to Cangu. You can definitely stay here for at least 2 nights. They have plenty of vegan restaurant, local artisan, and the best surf spot that you can find in Bali. The beach has strong waves coming one after the other. The beach is not the cleanest in our opinion due to the amount of errant dogs that are roaming on the beach and algae. But if you love surfing, it deserves to be visited at least once. While you are in Cangu, drop by the relatively new Fins Beach Club. It is a big beach club with live DJs, fancy pool, and good food. You'll have a good party day. It felt weird the first time Jade told me about this restaurant, La Bandida, but one thing Balinese people are best known for is their sense of creativity. La Bandida makes tacos feels like if it was originated from Indonesia. The restaurant interior is a piece of paradise, well decorated with plants that lets sunbeam go through here and there. You'll love to lunch here on a hot day and enjoying the tapas. I see Cangu like a in-between Seminyak and the next city that we will feature, Ubud. About 1 hour drive from Cangu, Ubud is located in the mountains, well known for the yoga retreat, beautiful craftsmanship, hipster coffee shop, vegetarian and vegan restaurant. You'll also be surrounded by incredible rainforest vegetation, rice paddy field, and waterfalls. Don't miss the monkey forest. This one is one of the rare places where I feel like humans are the attraction for the monkeys. It is a very special and scary feelings. Read carefully the instruction at the entrance. You'll need them unless you have previously worked in a zoo.
They're all over Jade.
The Tegalalang Rice Terrace. There are many rice fields in Ubud. I think this one really steals the show. You can easily spend 4 hours here enjoying the walk through the path and sipping coffee with a relaxing view over the rice paddy field. The Tegenungan waterfall is one of the beautiful landmarks in Ubud. You will be delighted by the landscape here. The Mount Batu is an active volcano located at 1 hour 15 minutes from Ubud, but you can book the excursion from any city in Bali. You will start your ascension at the foot of the mountain at 4 a.m. ish. to be at the top for sunrise. We did a dedicated vlog for the tour. The link will be in the upper right corner. Don't miss that hike, you will not regret this. The next city is one of the less known. While we were there, I felt like if this one was forgotten on the touristy map. Sanur, it's a quiet town. You'll be standing away from the hassle of the big city like Kuta and Seminyak, while still being in a beach town. Everything here is cheaper, from food, spas and lodging. You'll find bars, restaurants and hotels that are not owned by big resorts. While you are in Sanur, give a try to local food by visiting the Sindhu night market. The food is cheap and delicious. One suggestion, come here on an empty stomach. Oh wow, love the egg noodle and the broth. Oh my god.
So for a soup that's $1.50, do you approve? Thumbs up.
Yeah. Guys, you didn't see it, but I totally regret eating at that fancy restaurant when we first arrived here. This place is the place to be. If you guys really want to eat local food,
But it's
for
only
cheap,
open at after 4 p.m.
1 or 2 nights should be enough in Sanur. You are now ready to explore other islands like Nusa Penida. Picturesque place, I bet you have seen tons of Instagram posts from the island. Well, Sanur, it's where you will be hopping on a fast boat to Nusa Penida. The island of Nusa Penida by itself can be a whole vlog, so I will cut it here for the island of Bali and present Nusa Penida in one dedicated video. I feel like you guys have been sitting for a while taking down notes and everything. If you guys wish to see in details the location we just featured in this vlog, like prices, accommodation, we produce it a daily vlog for each of the locations. Don't hesitate to browse through a Bali playlist. Now lastly, I kept this one in the end because I understand that it is not on everyone's budget, but if you do really wish to treat yourself with an incredible villa experience, we recommend you to put the Prasanna Villa on your bucket list in Uluwatu. VIP service, private chauffeur, each villa has their own view of the mountain, privacy and intimacy. It's at the top of the priority, and you can enjoy walking butt naked in your villa. Wow. Not that you should, and not that I did, but I mean, you really feel like a king and queen here. Well, this is it. It took us a lot of time to prepare this compilation for the island of Bali. If you made it this far, give it a big thumbs up. Drop us a comment if you have any questions. This really helps us to produce more informative content like this one. Also, we certainly wish to add more places on our list, but I would be here for hours. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe and activate that notification bell to not miss our next episode. See you guys in the next one. You have sun everywhere.
I wasn't expecting it to come from the left. I thought it was coming from the front.
Poor girl.